one of the challenges I'm having is with my referral partners is when I'm setting a lunch or talking to them, say, hey, you want to go out? Let me learn about your business. One of their very first questions is, do you contribute it to marketing? Will you?
Yeah.
And, I've done that in the past, and certainly with agents that I've had a relationship with for 10, 15 years, that's not a problem, but it seems more and more that's the very first question. What's kind of changed a little bit in my area is that most realtors are doing something with a lender where they are getting Zillow dollar, whatever it may be. And that's the first question. So it's like, well, we haven't even gotten to our first date yet. Asking for money. So that's here lately, the past few lunches I've said, that's been kind of the initial question is, are you willing to do that? And that may be a condition of me going to lunch with you.
So that is a fantastic question. And yes, it has changed, and even changed since my day. I retired in 2013. Zillow wasn't huge then, but it is becoming huge, and their brokers are telling them that. So in their broker meetings, brokers are saying, hey, you need to get Zillow leads and get your lenders to pay for it, because they will.
Yeah.
So that's where it's coming from. So I always give people that grace, because realtors are only people, and not judging them for asking that. That's a question. But I will tell you, it's the same question, John, as what's your rate from a client. It's the exact same question. So I will tell you that if a realtor is only going to grade somebody on the merit of if they're going to pay for somebody or not, that's not a good way for them to run their business.
Right.
As same thing with the client, but there is 10 to 15% of the market that's all that they care about. They literally don't care.
Right.
And so that's what you're kind of wading through. So the same thing when a borrower says, what's your rate? Is it a pure rate shopper? Do they have 3 quotes in hand right now? And they're like, man, I've done this many, many times before. I just need your best rate, dude. And that's it. I saw 5 to 10% of the market was that, but that's not everybody.
Okay.
I would say, hey, I'm certainly open to that, but I will tell you that what I'm most interested in is a fantastic realtor that I could refer some of my clients to, because I've invested in a coaching program. And for any of the new people to go in and search Eric Zanatelli, he just posted last week, and I'll even try and find it on here. He just posted last week that he gave his 20th referral out this year to a realtor. Okay. He's done our system. He's done it as good as anybody has. Now, grain of salt, guys, he's been in for 18 months. Okay. So that's the challenge for you guys is, hey, what do I do right now today when I haven't been doing your system yet? I'm not getting the leads yet. So again, you guys that are newer in our system, that's how I'd say it is. I've invested myself in a coaching system. It's unbelievable what's going on right now. I would look at all the Facebook groups so you can see all this stuff. And so what I'm most interested in is I'm looking for relationships that I could feel comfortable sending my clients to. So the purpose of this meeting would be just to honestly find out if learn a little bit more about your business and who your ideal client is and who you best serve, so that I could determine if some of my clients would be somebody that I could send it to. And that's my primary motivation. And I'll tell you what, not everybody will go, okay, great. Some will go, dude, I'm calling, you know what? I'm not doing that. I'm only looking for a lender to pay. And the words you'll hear us say over and over again is bless and release. So honor that. Cool. And next, right there. But it's the same thing. When somebody say, hey, what's your rate to me? You'll hear me in some of the dialogues. I'd say, hey, we'll get to that. But here's the truth. I can't give you that. I can't tell you because there's so many different programs and so many different things. So let me find out a little bit more about you and your situation, and then we can get into the rate conversation. So it's the same mentality. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah.